This is where I'm truly happy. Forget lifting.
And then right after that, I'm gonna go have my follow-up appointment for my teeth.
So yeah, that is what we're doing right now. And then after, I might stop at Target because
so then I also just grabbed some flowers for the nurse at my oral surgeon's office, just because I wanted to show my appreciation for her dealing with my psycho ass, not once but twice, because not only did she have to deal with me during my actual surgery, but then I went back because I thought I had dry sockets and she had to deal with me again. And you know, I am just really not an easy patient. I will tell you guys right off the bat, I was very upset, crying, panicking the entire time from start to finish, and she did not get annoyed with me. She was just really going above and beyond what she had to do to make me feel as comfortable as possible, and I really appreciated that. So I just wanted to get her a little something. Maybe it'll make her day, because I feel like we should appreciate people more often and show them that we are thankful for what they do. So, you know, just my little positivity moment of the day. What's the deal with this hot life, and when is it gonna fade out? It's Britney, bitch. You think I'm in love? After that jam session. I hate this chair. I hate those tools. I hate it all. Hey, look who it is. I got you these because you were so nice and you dealt with
That's so sweet.
I just like you really like made me feel so good. And I was such a pain in the ass.
No, you were not. You were so not.
It's such a beautiful day today, finally, after like a week of rain, that we decided to fly the drone over the beach, a different part of the beach though that we don't usually go to, so I'm excited. So I have some exciting news, and I am on my way to the gym because the doctor today said that I am okay to work out as long as I don't get my heart rate up too high. He just said that if I do, my jaw will start to like pulse and it will be kind of painful and could make me feel a little bit lightheaded. So I figured I could maybe like try to squat and do some accessory work. Obviously nothing like GHG sit-ups or handstands or anything like that, but I'm just gonna try to see what I can do. And I'm very, very excited because obviously you guys know I haven't worked out in 10 days now. 10 days, that's a very long time for me. I just stopped at Vitamin Shop really quick to pick up one of these guys for my pre-workout. I just wanted to show you, this is the normal size of Lenny's and Larry's, where the serving size is half of this cookie, but they made a little guy so that you can just eat the full cookie without having to break it in half. I really enjoy that and appreciate that. Hey guys, so I'm recording this little commentary over this video because obviously this is not a very exciting workout. It's my first workout back, like I said, so everything was feeling a little bit rough. I was going slow, taking a lot of breaks, but I did want to share with you how I went about getting back into the gym after taking so much time off and what just kind of my thought process was for today's training. So I basically started out today doing 5x5 front squats, no belt, roughly 65%, which is obviously very light for me, but let me just tell you, this is 115 on the bar and it was feeling so heavy. But I just tried to focus on keeping my head upright, making sure I was breathing, not holding my breath as much as I usually do, and I just didn't want to get lightheaded. So these were actually fine. They went a lot better than I thought they were going to, but I did have to recover a lot more than usual in between sets. So after the front squats, I moved on to weighted pistols, and this is an 18-pound kettlebell. I keep my Romaleos on when I do pistols. I always have, weighted or not. For some reason, it just helps stay more on the heel. And so if you're struggling with pistols, try it that way. And also another little tip that I find helpful is to push the kettlebell out in front of you when you get down. So you can see I hold it up to my chest as I'm in the standing position. And then once I lower myself, I kind of like push the kettlebell out to balance almost, if that makes sense. So if you have trouble with weighted pistols, try them like that. See if that helps you. I did 4 sets of 8 on each leg. Just trying to keep them slow and controlled, making sure I'm hitting full depth and not bending my legs so much because that's a bad habit that I have. For some reason, I'm way stronger on my left leg than I am on my right, so that's something I got to work on too.
I have to show you guys the cutest puppy of all time, other than Tux. You know?
Yeah, I get that.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
God.
you'd average, like a healthy weight is like 1 to 2 pounds.
Anyways, back to the training. That is my friend Phil I'm talking to. We've both been training at Hype for a while now, and we were actually on a team last year together and did very, very well. So when we are both there in the evenings, we usually end up training together, and it's always nice to have, you know, another person there with you to kind of push you and encourage you, and kind of knows what you're capable of, you know, so... Anyways, I decided to move on to strict press because I figured that that would be an easy upper body movement for me to do without a lot of strain, and I just kept it light, nothing crazy, 55 pounds on the bar. I just did 4 sets of this, but as I got farther into my reps, I did start to notice that my jaw was pulsing, and it almost felt like my blood pressure was low, like my eyes kind of started going black, so obviously I did not want to push myself, so I ended it after this, and I finished up with just some light dumbbell shoulder accessory work. I did not film that because I got dark out, but I did some single arm presses and front raises and lateral raises, and that is where I called today's training, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little voiceover commentary. Let me know if you want me to do more like this. I actually really enjoy showing you what I'm doing and why, so let me know your thoughts.
I just got back from the gym, but I wanted to just quickly show you some good finds that I got at Homegoods today. If you don't have a Homegoods or you don't really know what Homegoods is, it's like a discounted like Homegoods store. Like they have tons of stuff from like decor and rugs and kitchen stuff, but you know, I realized that Alex and I don't really have that much like kitchen stuff. So I stopped in the kitchen aisle, ended up finding some really cute stuff that we just didn't have that I thought was necessary, as I do with everything that I buy. This is like so random, so you might just want to skip over this if you don't want to see what I got. But we don't own a banana holder. And I saw this and I was like, why don't I have a banana holder? It says that it keeps bananas fresher, like as if they were hanging on a tree. And I needed it. We didn't own a paper towel rack, which is super weird because I feel like that's something everybody should own, but we didn't. Adulting. I really love these glass snap-on Tupperwares. So yes, I got a set of those. Oh, I didn't know. I got these too. Okay, this is my favorite purchase. And as soon as I saw this, I was like, I need this in my life. Look at these kitchen rags. We go through cereal like it's nobody's business, and we don't have as many clips,
And these are pretty cool because they're for like little baggies, and look at that. I've never seen such a thing. So this little set was only $6 and it has all of these. And then I saw this in the checkout line, which is always how they get you, but I just thought this was really sweet. It's a little bride coffee mug. The very last thing that I got is probably gonna be a piece of I'm not even gonna lie, because it was $7. But this is a mini waffle maker, okay? Like, I just thought you could make like egg sandwiches with waffles, or just mini waffles, what have you. Look at it. Okay, really, just look at this. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen. And then last but not least, I got this little kitchen rug that Tux is so nicely sitting on. Excuse me. I just got this little kitchen rug because the one that we had before, the one that's over there, it doesn't stick. So I wanted one that like actually sticks to the floor, because this little guy, he likes to sit on them. You're such an angel. You are. If you've been following me for a while, you may have noticed that I call Tux the wild boar. And there's one particular girl that always asks me why I call him the wild boar. And I was gonna put it in my last video, and then I didn't like the way the footage fit, so I figured I would just refilm it for you and tell you the story, because I think this story is hilarious. I used to live in a townhouse, like terrace thing, and you had to walk up a flight of steps, then you went into my apartment, and then inside the apartment, there was another flight of steps, and that's how everybody's townhouse was. I decided to take Tux. What you got there? I decided to take Tux for a walk outside. I was in my pajamas, like literally just in a t-shirt and underwear. And it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and we lived on the back side of the building where there was like nobody there. I decided it would be a good idea to take him out without the leash, which now I know was not the best idea. Our next door neighbors at the time, they lived up the steps also, but on the opposite side. So you walked up the steps, and then my house was on the left and their house was on the right, and it was just the two of us. So 3 o'clock in the morning, I didn't think anybody was gonna be awake. I thought it was gonna be fine. All of a sudden, I'm down there, standing there, and the neighbor that was afraid of dogs opened his front door. Tux heard the door turn. He looked up, I looked down at him, and I knew this was gonna happen. Before he could even shut his door, because he was leaving, Tucker bolted up the stairs, ran into these people's apartments. Not only did he run up into their first floor, ran up their stairs, ran to their second floor, and was running laps around these people's apartment. I'm running after Tux, running full speed in my freaking underwear, running into these people's apartment that I don't know, trying to catch him. I'm chasing him. We're running like Tasmanian devils through these random people's house. I finally catch him, and at the time, my friend, she was with me, she's like, oh my God, she's like, those people are gonna go to the front office tomorrow, and they're gonna say that you have a wild boar that was running through their apartment last night. So that is how Tucker got his name, the wild boar, and I think that is the funniest story ever, because if you could have just seen the look of horror on my face as he ran up the stairs, and I was like, what do I do? What do I do? I am half dressed, standing outside at 3 o'clock in the morning with my dog that should have been on a leash. Should have been on a leash. Oh, okay. I'm telling them your wild boar story. Do you remember that? And I was so mad. Oh, okay. Really? Hey. Look at that here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next vlog.